All right, what's up, co-counsels? I'm dropping stuff. Okay, I almost did not come up here tonight. I'm exhausted. There's not really much going on with the Adelson trial. I had it playing in the background yesterday and today while I was probably today I nah today I was watching the Diamond League finals. So primarily yesterday, the audio's too low. I could barely hear what's going on. I watched a lot of it after, not a lot, a good portion of it after I left work today. They don't really have much going on, okay? It's like we're seeing this trial for I don't know, the third or the fourth time. I've lost count. So let's get into some of this Cardi B trial, okay? It's not really a trial I would have covered. But I've seen a lot going on, circulating on social media. There's a short clip that I watched, I believe it was this morning. I shared it with Callie, and I thought that the plaintiff's attorney is doing a really terrible job. So I shared that with Callie, and he somewhat reminded me of um, Doug Weinstein. So I suppose Doug Weinstein does have competition for probably the worst lawyer we've seen in all of 2025. I mean, Doug Weinstein had that crown last year as well. So it's just a continuation. In any event, let's get into this. No, one moment. Hold on. I wanted to get some background information. That's if I can find the article, because I don't actually know what this trial is about. Somebody spit on somebody or scratched somebody or something. Um, I have too many tabs open. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So this is what USA Today. What is Cardi B on trial for? Rapper goes viral for testimony. Cardi B is going viral for a testimony amid a trial over the rapper's alleged violence toward a security guard. The Bodak Yellow, I like that song. That's probably Cardi's best song, but that's also probably Kodak's best song. Anyways, let's move on. So the singer, Cardi's only 32. I would not have guessed that, but let's move on. She's accused by a security guard, Amani Alice, of assaulting in the hallway of her Beverly Hills obstetrician's office in 2018. This is what, 2025? I want to calculate statute of limitations, but I'll leave it alone. Cardi has admitted that the pair, it's obviously a non-issue because the matter's in court, their trial. Cardi has admitted that the pair got into an argument and were chest to chest in the hallway, but denied that she assaulted Alice, fighting back against the security guard's claim for $24 million in damages. I guess if it's if there's a jurisdiction where you potentially could recover a lot of money, it would have to be California. All right, let's move on. In a now viral clip on TikTok, I was gonna open this, but I don't have TikTok. I deleted. I deleted TikTok. I had it for what? I don't know. I deleted TikTok. But they're talking about a now viral clip on TikTok. The rapper who took the stand earlier this week can be seen recounting the incident, describing her. Let me see if I can open this. Hold on. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Use the F word during that fight, didn't you? Yes. What other words did you use? Tell us in your own words what you said. I said, bitch, get the fuck out my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security? There's a hot mess. We need to find this actual testimony. In any event, so, I think this site is not good. I don't want to get viruses on my phone. Let's get out of that. I've found the right wig. I found the right wig. Let me find, I think, isn't this what she had on? Hold on. Not the black wig. Uh, what is she wearing? No, that's not it. That is not it. That's not the same image. Let me see if I can find the videos. Must have been on this day. No, but that's a doctor though. All right, let's go here. Baby, is she ready for the runway?
He asked the question.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
I apologize.
See,
Okay, then
I was
it is your
right.
turn.
You are
Her eyebrows, I don't know though.
going to go beyond the scope.
We already discussed that.
For eyebrows.
He was lodging objections, but you're going to be asking questions? Is that the plan?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ms. Moore is going to be asking the questions.
All right.
And the
Can you just ask questions?
No, we discussed you can go beyond the scope. Just typically, if it's your witness, you're doing the objection.
Let me get back to this article.
I'll let it go this time.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't know who is being admonished, but as Kelly and I were talking about this, to me, it sounds like the plaintiff's attorney. Sounds like this is their first ever trial. Okay. I need to look up the plaintiff's attorney actually.
Go ahead, Ms.
What's
Moore.
her name? Amani Ellis? Amani? Let me find the article that was Amani.
Cardi, can you tell us how you got into the music industry?
Objection relevance?
Yeah, I was about to object. like what? What?
How I got into the music industry?
Okay, is the judge going to rule on the objection or no?
Well, I became like a social media personality, and I had a manager at the time, and he always noticed that like I will always like do songs my way, like my wording. And he was like, "You're really witty and you're really quick. You should try making music." And I was like, all my friends do music. If they make it, you think I'm gonna make it? Like,
If you could just
What is she saying? Hold on, Cardi. You say what?
if they make it, you think I'm gonna make it? Like,
if you could just pull the microphone a little bit more towards you or sit one part of there.
okay.
Hold on.
So I was just like, if my friends haven't made it yet, what makes you think I'm gonna make it? And he was like, just try it. No one hurt you to try. So I tried it, and I really enjoyed like listening to like the end result. It's like almost like cooking for me. Like I don't.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not sure if I could cook, but I like the end results. Like I did pretty good. And that's how I got into music.
Were you doing any television?
Yes. Well, now when he suggested that like you should try to do music.
But later, were you doing any television?
Yes.
What type of TV?
Reality. TV.
Oh, okay. The television question I get, okay, because wasn't Cardi on? I think that was wasn't it Love and Hip Hop or something? I don't know, Bad Girls Club or something along those lines. That could be a relevant question. As far as the music, how she got her start, I don't know.
Reality? What show was it?
Love and hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Love and Hip Hop. Where? Love and Hip Hop.
Objection relevance?
Overruled, but please move it on.
When did you release your first mixtape?
Objection relevance?
Yeah, I don't get the relevance of that question either. Okay.
Since I'll give you some background, but it needs to be a little bit more
Sure.
excited.
Sure. I'll cut to the chase. Cardi, do you have a record deal
Objection
Yes.
relevance?
Overruled.
with who?
Objection relevance?
Overruled.
Atlantic Records.
Okay, now Cardi's attorney is going to annoy me and the jury. So,
Do you have any platinum certified songs?
Objection relevance?
Overruled.
Yes.
Do you
yeah,
have any
what is the
Grammy-
relevance of all this nonsense? What is she trying to get at?
awards?
Objection relevance?
Overruled.
Okay.
Sometimes you ask her about her siblings, you ask her about her
I'll
birthday,
move on.
you ask her
Happy-
a number of
happy to
Oh,
move on.
she
questions.
asked about her birthday.
Sure. Happy to move on.
So
Is that the
her
judge?
siblings, you ask her about her
I'll
birthday,
move on.
you ask her
Happy-
a
Now,
number.
I suppose the plaintiff's attorneys, this must be their first trial. What's up, Big Alley? I did not check my emails today. I don't know if you replied, did not reply. Hopefully you're doing good. Ali said, girl, you're still better checking things. So okay, you send me a Google chat, and I maybe I improve in 2026. I don't want to. I, I'll try, Ali. I will try. The thing is, though, um, for this MacBook, I don't use it for anything but YouTube. So if I'm not going live that day, I don't check it. And even when I do go live, I literally just opened it so I could go live. I mean, I opened it like 5 minutes in advance so I could create a thumbnail. And then I don't know what to say, Ali. I need to do better. How are things with you, though? Um, I tried to get up here and do Donna Adelson, but I'm ready for some mess. Yeah, I'm looking for something light. So that's why I'm out here trying to watch this Cardi trial. I don't even know what the trial is about. So
You can
Five
move on.
yeah.
minutes.
Sure, happy to move on.
So
Wait,
Happy donor, thank you.
is your Google chat urgent? If it is, send me an email. I don't even know where to go on Google chat. That's a problem.
all right.
Hardy, why did you want to keep your pregnancy a secret?
Uh-oh.
I wanted to keep my pregnancy a secret because I just had a hit record. I haven't had my album out, and everybody that I worked with, they were very scared. Like I finally made it, and like people that like been in the industry also for like a
That's
while.
stupid. I mean, women should have kids whenever they feel like having children. Okay.
It was like,
Shoot, in a few years, I might show up with some adopted kids up here. Like, I'll be going live, and you'll be hearing my little munchkins in the background. So, have kids whenever you want to have kids. Okay. Uh, Ali said it wouldn't be the same if you changed it up and checked your. That is true. That is true. Okay, it's not urgent. All right, where's Junior Co-Counsel though?
I don't
What is
know
she
if
been up to?
anybody has ever, a female rapper has ever came out pregnant on their freshman year without an album, just one or two, three records.
That's
So
your
I was very nervous. I was also kind of like,
What's the purpose of this question?
though I was on TV when I first did my when I first had my first big record, Bodak Yellow, I didn't.
That's a good
I
song.
was really like getting used to
Bodak Yellow was a really good song. I think after this, I'm gonna listen to some Bodak Yellow. That was a good song.
big fame, bigger stages and stuff. So
Shout out to Kodak.
I was just so worried about what, overwhelmed with what everybody was like saying and thinking, and I felt like I was just letting a lot of people down. But
And when you were face to face with Mrs. Ellis,
Mhm.
did you ever threaten to get her fired?
Uh-oh.
no,
Is there
And I
no
want to be
recording?
very, very
Is there recording? Is there no recording? What are we doing?
clear. Did you ever spit on Mrs. Ellis?
Listen, this is what's his name? What is that man's name? The former football player. What's the man's name? Shannon Sharp. He should have gone to trial. Cardi's being sued for $24 million. She said, "Hell no, I'm not paying. I am not paying Imani $24 million."
Mhm.
Did you ever threaten to get her fired?
no.
And I want to be very, very clear. Did you ever
Ah, okay, let's move on. I know this sounds like direct. Is this direct? Um, Somebody said throw the case out already. Let's see. I can barely see. So
spit on Mrs. Ellis?
No,
yeah, that sounds
Did
like
you
a
ever
lawyer.
call Miss Ellis the N word? Apologies.
no.
Cardi, where were you living in 2018?
I don't know why are her eyebrows all the way up here though. I don't like why aren't they naturally framed around her eyelids?
In
What's the
2018,
question?
Cardi, where were you living in 2018?
Oh,
in 2018, I was living in between New Jersey and Atlanta.
really?
Where were your regular OBGYN doctors?
Objection, relevance?
Sustained.
Why were you in LA the week of February 24th?
I was doing
Good recovery.
NBA All Star Weekend,
Oh.
and I just had like a whole bunch of promotional things to do out here in California.
Was part of your work, did you have to attend an NBA?
Oh, and Allie, did you confirm? Did I emailed you about him? What's his name? Dang, my brain is really fried. YNW Malley, did it fire his whole team or not? Because I did not actually follow up on that. Allie said junior co-counsel yelling around. Okay. Well, tell that girl that I'm still waiting for my hot dogs, or was it a hamburger or something?
Game?
Yes.
Yesterday, plaintiff's counsel asked you some questions about your hair.
Well, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. Because these questions, why would the plaintiff's attorney ask this? It makes sense that it's her own attorney that is asking her these questions.
Call that?
Yes.
And one of the questions he asked you was, on the date of the incident, did you have black hair, blonde hair, or different color hair? Do you remember him asking you that?
Yes.
Do you remember how you responded?
I don't know. I really don't remember what color hair I had.
Your Honor, I'd like to show the witness some photographs, please.
Can you identify?
I don't know. I don't know that I like this defense attorney, but let's keep going. That's a problem with watching clips out of order. Maybe she has a reason for trying to identify her hair.
Can you show the counsel first?
Of course.
Yeah, these must be rookies or something. I just
Provide a copy?
Yes, I have one for you right now.
Are they pre-marked? Are they pre-marked?
No, I think it's for refresher memory.
Yes.
You want to just like identify the next mother?
Yes, that's fine, Your Honor. Thank you. Because I think it's,
Two
And
thirty-two.
this is a photograph?
yeah, they have too much dialogue, but among them, just carry on with the trial.
I'm sorry, counsel, it's her direction. She can identify for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor.
232.
Cardi, look what's in front of you.
Is that her? Would she remember in 2018?
Cardi, can you please look at this photograph and tell me, do you recognize this?
Yes.
What is this photograph?
That is me out here in LA at a All-Star Weekend NBA game.
And does this picture refresh your recollection about what your hair color was that week?
Yes.
What color was it?
I'll say like a ashy, dirty blonde.
Can you see your nails in that photo?
Yes.
And were you wearing acrylic nails or some other type?
Acrylic.
And I think you testified yesterday that acrylic nails can last you up to 2 weeks. Is that right?
Yes.
Maybe longer.
Are those the nails you had the entire time you were in LA?
Yes.
Wait, what?
How would you describe those nails looking at them in the photo?
I'll say to my taste, they're like kind of short. They're square, they're boxy. They have like stones, flat rhinestones in the middle. They orangey.
I'm sorry, did you say the flat rhinestones were in the middle?
Yeah.
And how long would you estimate I know you said you feel like they were short, but could you estimate how long you feel like they were?
Like an inch, maybe less, an inch or so.
And what shape are they?
They like coffin square.
Are those the nails you were wearing on the date of the incident?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd like to move this into evidence and publish it for the jury.
Okay. How did they get to $24 million though? I, I don't know. $24 million. I don't want to minimize the plaintiff's injuries, but come on now. Ellie's did not get an email from you. What? I sent you an email last night. I definitely sent you an email last night. I'll have to take a look after this. Hold on. This thing is so disjointed.
Cardi, do you
Oh, I missed that. I don't think it's important. Hold on. Something's going on. Something's going on. A lot has been going on. I watched this is a Wolfenbarger. I don't know. I watched that trial out of Georgia. Not the entire trial, but I watched the mother's testimony, the decedent's mother's testimony. When I listened to her testify and how she helped her serial killer husband with his murders and how she testified about their attempts to get the daughter's husband arrested on a number of times. I said this is the perfect defense for 2025. Yeah, that's not a surprising. Oh, there we go. It is Wolfenbarger. Oh, maybe I need to watch this closing. I forgot her name already. I don't remember her name, but she looks animated. And then the Govan verdict, I did not watch, but I did read about it. I was parenting last week, yo. I was parenting last week, did not really have a lot of time. I'm getting distracted though. I want to get to Cardi B. Let's see. I cannot find the actual video. Just go to, okay, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. I was going to say just go to the live stream, but I won't get discouraged.
Good morning, Ms. Cardi. So when we were discussing yesterday at the end, we were talking about the issue where you testified that Miss Ellis was recording you with her cell phone. You remember that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what type of cell phone she was using at the time?
I'm not quite sure. I just remember it was square.
What color was the cell phone?
It had a case. It definitely had a case. But
When-
I'm not sure.
Do you know if the type of phone that she was using when she was recording you, would a light go on or would some kind of noise?
It didn't have a light. It didn't have a light.
So if the cell phone was facing Miss Ellis, I'm assuming it was. Well, let me ask you that. Was the cell phone that you're talking about, was it facing you or was it facing Miss Ellis?
The camera was facing me. When I got off the elevator, her phone was here. Then when I was walking and she was behind me, and then she said, "Oh my God, y'all Cardi B."
Wait, what? He said
The
what?
camera was facing me. When
Hold on.
When
Do
she
they
was
have the
recording?
camera footage? I should be the one to give you guys all these answers. But again, I wanted something lighthearted. I'm done with all that. Honestly, I'm done with all that murder stuff. I'm not quite done. But I want to do something light for the night.
it definitely had a case, but
When-
I'm not sure.
Do you know if the type of phone that she was using when she was recording you, would a light go on or would some kind of noise?
It didn't have a light. It didn't have a light.
So if the cell phone was facing Miss Ellis, I'm assuming it was. Well, let me ask you that. Was the cell phone that you're talking about, was it facing you or was it facing Miss Ellis?
The camera was facing me. When I got off the elevator, her phone was here. Then when I was walking and she was behind me, and then she said, "Oh my God, you all Cardi B, Cardi B." I looked back and the
Laughing.
camera was like right
I really should not be laughing, but
there, like
it was
practically on
apparently the plaintiff was starstruck.
her chest type stuff. I'm like, yo, why are you recording me?
And you've seen like, police officers where they have a camera on the front of them. Have you ever seen that where a police officer will have that?
I never seen that, but that was her phone, not a
Oh, I see.
camera.
I understand. But I'm saying, have you ever seen a security officer, police officer have a special camera on their chest which records what occurs in front of them?
Relevance, yeah.
Assisting.
Yeah, that is probably change it to say security guard, but that is I see where he's going. I see where the
I'm not saying she was recording you. I am asking you this question.
okay. So what's the purpose of asking the question?
If she was recording you, why does it matter?
Because
Alexa,
she's a security guard and I'm going to a doctor's office. It definitely
Alexa,
matters.
You
stop.
were causing a disturbance. Maybe
I
she
wasn't
wanted to
causing a
record you.
disturbance.
Alexa, stop.
Time out. Let's not talk over each other, number one. Wait for him to finish
Sorry.
asking the question before you answer.
Do you own the building of 8920 Wilshire Boulevard?
No, I was
What
watching.
on earth is going on? The lawyer said, "What?" He said, "You don't own that
Let's
mouth."
not talk over each other, number one. Wait for him to finish
Sorry.
asking the question before you answer.
Do you own the building of 8920 Wilshire Boulevard?
No, I was walking to a doctor's office.
Do you agree that you were a guest in that building? You were
Yes.
a visitor, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
When a security officer tells you to leave, are you supposed to leave?
Objection. Your
Yes or
Honor.
no?
Sustain if that's going to answer. You covered this yesterday.
What answer?
You were causing a disturbance in the building.
She started the disturbance.
Oh.
Did you
I'm
also?
sorry, ma'am, if you hear an objection, please wait.
Oh, sorry.
I'm fine.
Okay.
That should.
Which one?
Do you remember yesterday you said that there was a verbal altercation between the two of you? You remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And an altercation is a fight, isn't it? It's a verbal fight. You had a verbal fight with her.
Asked and answered.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Sustain.
You used the F word during that fight, didn't you?
Yes.
What other words did you use? Tell us in your own words what you said.
I said, on my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
Tell it to
Why?
her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say it.
Objection, Your Honor.
You want me to
Sustain.
say it to
I
her
want
face?
you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can.
Tell it to who? I don't know. This trial is. I have too much going on. She rolled her eyes. Let's see.
Tell us in your own words what you said.
I said, on my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
Tell it to her
Why?
now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say it.
Objection, Your Honor.
You want me to say it to
I
her
want
face?
you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can hear it for herself again.
Objection is
Cardi B is not having it.
sustained.
And Your Honor, do we have civility in the
Yeah.
courthouse?
Why don't
Yeah, I need to look up the plaintiff's attorney. I need to look him up. I think he sounds like a rookie, but maybe again, this is just his style.
we just take the temperature down a little bit? If you have factual questions to ask her, please do so.
All right,
It's not the time to argue with her.
What were the words that you used
yeah, and I don't know. The jury's not gonna like you very much.
when you got off the elevator to this security guard who's no longer a security guard at this time?
Objection to argumentative and also covered yesterday.
It's been covered several times.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to the actual live stream because there's a lot of jumping around. Let's go live. This was what? Oh, did the trial end? Let's see. No, that's not what she was wearing. That's not what she was wearing. I cannot see. All right, that's the bad audio.
Down and assure her that I didn't tell.
Plaintiff called confused. They took special tight-knit family. She came from a very humble beginning. She is a successful recording artist.
Hold on. Something's going on.
Mistaken for a lack of interest in the case. She's come a long way, and this is a very important proceeding for her, but she is sick, and so I apologize for that. This is the last time, the last opportunity I'll have to speak to you directly until all the evidence is in. This is my chance to tell you what I believe the evidence will be. Now, what I say and what counsel has said today are like promises. We're predicting, we're promising you what we're going to show. And at the end of the trial, I want you to remember the promises, because at the end of the trial, I'm going to ask you who kept their promises and who didn't. Now, obviously, both sides can't tell their side of the story at the same time. That would be chaos. So in our system, the person who filed the lawsuit gets to go first. You've heard many times today that it's very important that you keep an open mind.
All right, can you finish up?
Of the story before both sides of the evidence, both sides' documents, before you make a
I can
decision.
barely hear you.
Conclusions. It is only way, the only way to be fair to both sides, that you hear all of the evidence and not just jump to conclusions. Now, this is what we expect the evidence will show. First, Cardi is a loving mother to 3 young children and a devoted daughter and sister in a tight-knit family. She came from a very humble beginning. She is a successful recording artist now, but she was born in poverty in New York City's Washington Heights. She worked very hard to get where she is. In 2015, she joined the cast of a reality show called Love and Hip Hop New York, and from there, she all of a sudden got all these followers, and that ended up with her becoming a Grammy Award-winning and critically acclaimed recording artist. Now, second, the evidence will show that in late February 2018, Cardi was about 4 months pregnant with her first son, the first child. It was early in her pregnancy. She came out to Los Angeles for work, basically, related to the MBA event. And she asked a friend, or she asked someone to recommend a gynecologist. She wanted to just check. And so she made an appointment, or an appointment was made for her, to see a gynecologist at a medical building in Beverly Hills.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm a bit distracted. I'm juggling things on this
Took
end.
special steps to make sure this was private. The appointment was on a Saturday afternoon. The doctor, the gynecologist, had arranged for his staff to leave early. Her normal security person did not join her, because what could happen? She was going into he stayed in the car, she was going into a doctor's office, so what could possibly happen? And what happened was plaintiff. The evidence will show that plaintiff had her phone to her ear when the elevator opened, as Cardi was trying to make her way to her doctor's office. She was a patient. And the plaintiff stated out loud, "Wow, that was Cardi B."
Okay.
Cardi turned around and saw the plaintiff holding up her phone, filming or photographing her. And Cardi said, "Why are you doing that? Why do you think you can photograph me?" Just steps away from my doctor's office, and the evidence will show that plaintiff's response was a belligerent "because I can." Now, you will hear evidence that plaintiff continued to follow Cardi as Cardi tried to get to her doctor's office. Evidence that plaintiff continued to yell at Cardi. That when people from the doctor's office came out and told plaintiffs to stop, saying, "You're a security guard, what are you doing?" That plaintiff continued. And when someone intervened and got between them, plaintiff started taking swings at Cardi B. As Cardi B backed up and backed up, Cardi B was, facing someone, with all respect, who testified and admitted that she was 240, 250 pounds, wearing black military boots, hovering over Cardi, yelling and screaming at her and taking swings at her, trying to get to her beyond the person who was trying to intervene, trying to calm things down. Now, I don't take any pleasure in saying this, but there will be evidence that it was plaintiff who yelled, "I will fuck your shit up." That's when someone intervened and dragged plaintiff to an elevator and said, "You have to leave. You have to leave." You will hear Cardi's testimony that she both feared for her unborn baby. This was her first pregnancy, and a very large woman was advancing towards her, and she was utterly confused that a security guard would be her attacker. Importantly, plaintiff has repeatedly changed her story over the last 7 years. You will hear evidence that under oath, she stated in what is called discovery, Cardi beat her about the head and body. Under oath, she said that. You will hear evidence that plaintiff stated, Cardi scratched plaintiff's nose. You will hear evidence that the story then changed, that Cardi instead scratched plaintiff's cheek, and you will hear evidence that plaintiff also said Cardi never touched her. That is the evidence that you will hear. And to put it mildly, the evidence will establish that plaintiff is not telling the truth. Now, there's been this allegation that that Cardi got plaintiff fired. But we expect.
Objection, Your Honor. We'll discuss this issue.
Assisting claims was withdrawn.
I apologize.
The claim was withdrawn.
Oh. Well, that's nice. I didn't know that. So there is no employment claim? Okay. You've been very patient. The case just got smaller, but we still have a lot of evidence to put on, and I thank you for your patience, and thank you for keeping an open mind and waiting until you hear both sides. Thank you.
All right, thank you, counsel. All right, we're going
I don't like that opening.
to begin with the presentation of evidence at this point in time. Does plaintiff have a witness to call?
Yes, Your Honor. Plaintiff
All right, let's hear from Amani. I suppose that's who
calls,
up first.
yeah, plaintiff calls Imani Ellis to stand as our first one.
Thank you.
I would say that stand right next to the appropriate. Please raise your right hand. Please solemnly state that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Yes, my name is Imani Ellis. Last name is Ellis.
Your first name, please.
Imani, yes, Emani.
Perfect. Thank you. You may take a seat. Please watch your step.
All right, go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Ms. Ellis. For the record, how old are you?
32.
And on the date of February 24th, 2018, what were you doing?
I was at work on duty as a security guard.
Where were you?
The address of the building was 8920 Wilshire Boulevard.
And for how long had you been working as a security guard as of 2018?
For 4 years.
And what did it take to become a licensed security guard?
You have to get fingerprinted and it's sent to the state of California for approval.
And do you have any criminal record?
No,
Could you become a security guard if you have a criminal record?
no,
Have you ever assaulted and battered anybody in your lifetime?
no.
Were you using your telephone to take photographs of the defendant when you saw her exit the elevator?
No.
So
Do they
if you
have surveillance footage? Do they have a video?
just tell us in your own words, when you got to the 5th floor, you were doing your rounds, and you saw Cardi B, what did you say?
I said something along the lines of, that looks like Cardi B, or wow, that's Cardi B.
Were you talking to anybody at that time?
No.
You're sure?
Yes.
Were you entering the elevator?
I was, yes.
Did you actually go inside the elevator?
I did, yes.
And did Cardi B exit the elevator?
She did, yes.
Okay, and then what happened?
After she heard me say her name, she turned back around, and the first thing out of her mouth was, excuse my language, was, "Why the fuck are you telling people that you see me?" At this time, I tried to calm her down and assure her that I
What
didn't
up,
tell anyone that I
Courtney?
seen her, and she was extremely upset.
And what did she tell you after that?
Then, excuse my language again, but she said, "Yes, the fuck you did," and then she put her finger in my face.
When she put her finger in your face, did she have long fingernails?
She did.
And approximately how long were her fingernails on the date when she put them in your face?
About 2 to 3 inches long.
When you have seen different pictures and videos of Cardi B, do you notice that she has long fingernails in those videos?
I don't know. These folks are just. When was this? Hold on. Day one. I don't like that. Day one. Maybe this is better.
Okay. I had a chance to look at the.
Did you see my opposition, Ron?
I have not. Did you file one?
Yes, I did. I gave it to the clerk this morning, filed early this morning. You asked me to brief it, and I spent time to do that. And I wish to be heard.
Okay, go ahead.
So, Your Honor, discovery was served on the defendant in 2022. Exhibit 1 are the form interrogatories which were served on for prior counsel September 30th of 2022. Prior counsel asked me for extensions several times so they could get the information that I wanted. And they finally responded on January 17th of 2023. As the court goes to Exhibit 2 on page.
And these folks are just. They're getting on my nerves. Oh, is this the expert? You guys know how I feel about experts. You can pretty much get an expert to say anything and everything. So I don't put a lot of
Dr.
I'm getting
have you said right next to the court? Do you solemnly state that the testimony you may give and the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Certainly. Brent, Brent, Mulliken, Mollellekeem, MD, FACS.
Great. Thank you. You may take a seat. Please watch your step.
Okay, get the podium, Your Honor.
Go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. Thank you all for coming back. Good morning, Dr. Maliki.
Good morning.
Were you the treating doctor for Imani Ellis, who's sitting to my right here today?
Yes,
And what did you treat her for?
she had a scar on her left
a
cheek.
scar.
Okay, and what is your current occupation?
I'm a plastic and reconstructive surgeon.
Are you board certified?
Yes,
For how many years have you been a plastic and reconstructive surgeon?
since 1995.
Yeah.
It's about 30 years?
Yes,
Okay, and early on in your, I'll strike that. Where did you go to undergraduate school?
to Purdue University for 2 years.
And where did you go to medical school?
At Yale Medical School.
That's fancy.
And you did some work at Harvard as well?
Yes,
Can you tell us a little bit about
So obviously, this doctor cannot attribute. I've not listened to this testimony, but it's obvious. This doctor will not be able to attribute the scar to this alleged assault. Okay, that's just a fact. Who's this?
Imani Ellis' mother is the next witness.
Does she
Oh,
have
the
a name?
mother.
That's right. Ms. Schmidt, what's the first name? Leanne Schmidt.
All right.
Thank you.
What is she, German? What? We have no interest in the mother. Hold on. I just want to see what it looks like.
Schmidt. Go ahead and raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly state that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Leanne Schmidt, Leanne. Last name Schmidt.
Great, thank you. You may take this seat. Please watch your step.
All right, go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms. Schmidt.
Good morning.
You are Monty Ellis' mother?
Yes, I am.
You gave birth to her, correct?
I did.
How
Adopted with her.
No,
kind
she's
of
not.
questions are these?
And how many kids do you have?
I have a total of 5 kids.
That's not a lot of kids. Hold on. Share. How do I share this?
Please send right next to the court recorder.
Hold on. I'll eventually get to Cardi B. I'm just trying to get some background information.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly state that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. May I please have you state your first and last name and spell for the record?
Nicole McKenzie, NICHOLE, MCKEN,
Perfect, thank you. You may take a seat. Please watch your step.
All right, go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you all for coming back. Good afternoon, Dr. McKenzie. Thank you for coming here today. Are you under subpoena to be here today?
Yes.
And you were served a subpoena from both sides?
Yes.
Oh,
Do you remember seeing the person on my right, Imani Ellis, in your office, medical office?
Yes.
Do you remember why she came in?
For a workers' comp injury.
workers' compensation. Oh, got it. This would actually be a work injury. Yep. No. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay. We need to take a closer look at this. Because I do workers' compensation. And when somebody gets injured on the job, workers' comp is, for the most part, the exclusive remedy, unless the claimant meets a number of narrow exceptions. So I'm trying to figure out what happened under these circumstances for money to go beyond workers' comp, unless that claim was denied.
And just if you just tell us a little bit about your education and background, please.
What exactly is it you would like to know?
Yes. You're a psychologist, correct?
Yes.
You deal with emotional injuries.
Hold on.
Yes.
What else do you deal with as a psychologist?
Primarily emotional injuries.
Do you ever deal with physical injuries?
No.
If a patient were to tell you about their physical injuries, is that something that you would want to know?
All right, let's get the very
Cardi B is a,
Does plaintiff have another witness to call?
yes, plaintiff calls defendant Cardi B as a hostile witness.
Wait, so the plaintiffs actually put Cardi B on the stand?
Ma'am, may I please have you stand right next to the court?
Hold out there in California.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly state that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
My name is Delphine Marlene Saunders.
May I please have you spell it?
The whole thing?
First, last, and the second.
Okay. DELCALMANZAR.
Great, thank you. You may take a seat, please, watch your step.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all for coming back. Good afternoon, Ms. Almanzar. Do you prefer I call you Ms. Almanzar, Cardi B, or it doesn't matter?
I mean, you can call me Cardi. Mm-hmm.
You feeling better today?
Maybe.
And I'll need you to speak up, man.
Yeah,
Hard to hear you.
yeah, a little better.
Your birthday is October 11, 1992.
Yes,
You're left-handed.
yes.
What does that have to do with anything?
Are you the firstborn child?
To my mom.
Did you take any medication, drugs, or alcohol that would affect your ability to testify today?
No.
On the date of the incident, did you have black hair, blonde hair, or different color hair?
I quite don't remember. I do know I had a hoodie on.
Yesterday you had black hair, short hair. Today it's blonde and long. Which one is your real hair?
Oh, this is the clip that I sent to Callie because I'm like, what?
Or are they both real?
They're wigs.
Over.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know that. It's a good week today then.
Oh, oh.
Do you have any affiliation at this time with a gang? Objection.
With what? What kind of question? What? What kind of question is that?
That violates the order.
Sustained, counsel, you know that.
What the what? What does that have to do with your client's allegations? And here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out from this defense attorney, why would they call Cardi as a hostile witness? Why didn't they just depose her? Or maybe they did. I don't know. This is one of those lawsuits that I'm going to stop right there. Move on.
Your fingernails, can you show them to us for all of us to see? How long are those fingernails? Just your best estimate. I want you to take a ruler to it, but if you were to give your estimate, is that half an inch, 1 inch, 2
I
inch?
think it has to be less than an inch.
And,
Way less than an inch.
right. Can you show them to us again? All right. Are they pointy?
These are not, to me, are not pointy. They're like circle, oval,
Okay. Are those your real nails or are they fake nails?
fake nails.
If I wanted you to change them to 3-inch nails,
Hmm.
how long would it take for you to do that right now?
Well, it really depends. Like these are like glued on, so they will be a little bit quicker. Sometimes I do acrylic, which could last me on for 2 weeks. I will literally have to take like 2 hours to melt them off if they're acrylically on.
On December 24th, 2018, do you remember going to 8920 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills?
December?
I'm sorry, February 24th of 2018. Do you remember going to 8920 Wilshire Boulevard?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can answer it with a yes or no.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
diversity, supplemental.
Do you know Dr. Aziz Olai, who's in that building?
No.
Do you know Miss Parsi, who's in that building?
No.
Do you know Brianne Soraya, who's in that building?
No.
Who do you know in that building?
Well, at the time, I went to see Dr. Finke. I had an appointment with him that day. So that's who I went to see that day. Do I personally know him? No.
Okay. When you went to see him, were you seeing him as a friend or as a patient?
As a patient.
And when you went to see him,
As
it
a
was
lover.
Saturday, correct?
Yes.
And you filled out an intake form, and you signed some other documents that he would be your treating doctor, correct?
No, for that day, yes.
Yeah.
I don't live in LA,
I
so
understand. You came all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, correct?
Jersey and Atlanta.
I understand. So when you went to see Dr. Finke on February 24th of 2018,
Mhm.
when you went to see him, you went to see him as a patient,
Yes.
and you got medical treatment from him, whether it was for 1 minute or an hour or longer, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How much time did you
You need to answer yes or no.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Thank you. How long did you spend with the doctor that day?
I'll say about 25 to 30 minutes. Around that time. Not that much.
And when you were there on that day with Dr. Finke,
Mm-hmm.
Did he examine you?
Yes, he examined my baby for a little bit.
And what baby was that? What number?
Number 1.
Oh, that was the first child you ever had.
That's my first child, yes.
And you were 25 years old at the time.
Yes.
What does it matter?
You're aware that plaintiff was the same age as you at the time?
No.
What is? Didn't this man write out his questions in advance?
Besides examination, what did Dr. Finke do for you? That
Objection. Assisting. We're not here for her medical care.
Right. What's up, Big Benji? Dang, Benji has been here for a while. I'm just in my phone. What's up? What's up? All right. Ellie says co-counsels, replay crew, friends, like, subscribe, share. I should be doing that. I don't know. I need to do better. What's up, Benji? Benji, I took a break from Donna Adelson today. I probably would have come up here and dealt with Donna, but there's not really much going on in that trial. They had audio. A lot of the audio is very poor. Cannot keep up with it. So, yeah, I just wanted to lay back, relax, get up to no good. And that's why we're watching part of this Cardi B trial because it's, I don't know. Some of it is kind of hilarious. As for the rest, I don't know where we're going with this, but thanks for joining.
Did you keep Dr. Finke's, well, strike that. Who referred you to Dr. Finke?
What does it matter?
I asked somebody to find me like a very like upscale private doctor.
Dang.
So I was like, I need to go to the doctor's like tomorrow. Like I feel so weird. And they were like, we're gonna find somebody. And that's just how it goes.
That it?
When you were outside in the hallway before you entered Dr. Finke's office, did you see this individual, Imani Ellis, in the hallway?
She was waiting for, she was right in front. As soon as the door of the elevator opened, she was waiting, I guess, for the elevator. She was going inside the elevator.
And you were coming outside of the elevator?
Yes.
Do you know approximately what time it was when this occurred?
About, I guess, like in the afternoon, 1 o'clock, around there. Yeah, 1 something.
Have you ever seen Dr. Finke either before or after February 24th of 2018?
No.
When you went to Dr. Finke's office, your security guard drove you there?
Yes.
And his name is Karan Newton?
He was my security guard. Yes.
Did you have more than
Dang,
one?
you had security at the time and they still let whatever her name is get to you?
It depends, but he was just my main one, yes, at the time.
Did he go up with you to the medical place?
No, I didn't want him to know that I was going to an OBGYN.
You didn't want your security guard to know that?
No.
Why?
Wait, what?
In his office, your security guard drove you there?
Yes.
And his name is Karan Newton?
He was my security guard.
And he got fired.
Yes.
Did you have more than one?
It depends, but he was just my main one, yes, at the time.
Did he go up with you to the medical place?
No, I didn't want him to know that I was going to an OBGYN.
You didn't want your security guard to know that?
No,
Why?
I don't. Well, first, I didn't want.
Is this when she was keeping the pregnancy secret? Or I don't know. You also don't need everybody in your business like that. So Allie said she's in and out of the bushes, but she's listening. I have a little chaotic. Yeah. I know. Little junior co-counsel. That's understandable. Here's the thing about Allie, Benji, and them though. No matter how chaotic my behind is, they stay here. So, because I jumped around a little bit today, because I was trying to just get to the viral moments, but I did not have enough context. And in order to get some of the context, I had to hop around until we came up on something.
People to know that I was pregnant. Second, I was a little like, I don't want a guy that I work with to know I'm going to a vagina doctor.
Why not?
Okay. Did you trust your security guard?
In certain ways, yes. In certain ways, no. But I don't know. Sometimes you just really don't trust everybody in your business. You don't want everybody in your business.
Do you remember what floor you were on when you exited the elevator?
The 5th floor.
At any time, did your security guard come into the building after learning about there being some kind of incident in the building?
He was waiting for me, like, not necessarily like inside. He was like waiting for me, like by the exit, like by the door. On there, yeah.
Like, do you remember the building?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Well, I kind of remember, but I do know that he was waiting for me by the door.
And you're talking about the lobby area with
Yes.
take the stairs up?
Mm-hmm.
So he was inside the building or right outside?
I don't really recall, but he was like, maybe it wasn't the inside, it wasn't the outside, but he wasn't like in, like deep in. He was like waiting for me by the door. And the door, he had it open for me to come out.
All right. So would you consider that your security guard was with you at the time, whether it was upstairs, downstairs. In your mind, would you agree that your security guard was with you at the building? Is that fair? Was your security guard with you in the lobby of the building at 8920 Wilshire Boulevard on February 24th, 2018?
In the lobby, yes, when I was exiting. When I was
But
exiting.
He was in the lobby with you,
In the
right?
lobby. I can't say he was with me because we was leaving. He never went upstairs, so.
Okay. Do you know?
This trial is a little, I don't know. And it's a lot of, let's just.
If your security guard, Karan Newton, spoke with Miss Ellis at any time that day,
He did not tell me he spoke to her at all.
do you know if he did?
He told me he didn't. So I'm
Did
gonna
you
go with
ask
his
him?
word. No, because I was like, I told him like what happened upstairs. He was like, damn, I should have went upstairs. But he never told me that he spoke or seen her. So I wouldn't know.
You came to this courthouse with another fine gentleman security guard, correct?
Yes.
Objection, relevance.
And
That he spoke or seen her. So I wouldn't know.
you came to this courthouse with another fine gentleman security guard, correct?
Yes.
Objection, relevance.
And when you go to different places with your security guard, if an incident occurs where you're threatened or you're injured or
Mhm.
anything happens,
Yes.
aren't they supposed to come help you?
Objection, relevance.
Why don't we move on?
You don't have to answer. When the incident occurred, did you call your security guard or send him a text message or do anything to let your security guard who was with you know that something happened where you wanted his help?
Objection, argumentative as to with.
Overall.
I told him like, yo, you wouldn't even believe what just happened upstairs. And he was like, what happened? And I practically told him like, I'll tell you later, like when I leave. I'm like, wait for me. But I told him like, wait for me downstairs, like by the door. And that's what I told him.
If you were in any danger, would you call your security guard or would you call the police or would you call both or do nothing?
I
Did you feel that you were in danger on February 24th, 2018 when you were upstairs on the 5th floor?
for like those 50 seconds, yeah. After I
previous-
went to my
The previous questions about, I think that she should have answered that question about whether she would call law enforcement or somebody else.
my appointment and like the argument just passed me, I didn't even mind it anymore. 'Cause
Did your attorney show you a photograph of Dr. Finke to refresh your recollection as to who the doctor was that you saw on that date?
yes,
And you had a different set of attorneys before, in 2022 and 2023. Did they do the same thing?
Objection, relevance.
no, they didn't.
So, do you know what's discovery?
I did not know that.
Yes.
What are
Maybe
form
she does.
interrogatories?
Honey, I don't know what that means.
What is special?
She said that's a little too much.
I do not know.
What are requests for admissions?
So why are you asking her all these legal questions? What is the plaintiff's attorney trying to accomplish here? I don't know.
You don't know, right? Is that fair? You don't know.
So what's your point?
No.
You do know?
No.
Okay. And when your attorney responded to the written discovery on your behalf, did he or she
It sounds like this attorney did not depose Cardi B. That's what they should have done. They should have deposed her.
show you the discovery responses? Did they email you a copy of it?
I mean, I will have to
No.
see what you're asking me.
I will show it to you. May I approach your honor? To show her the discovery only? Thank you, Your Honor.
Could you identify, please?
Yes. I will show it to you. identification purposes, it is form interrogatories, set 1 dated September 30th of 2022. That's what it is. That's what it is? Okay. Just coming to show you this document. You can take a look at these pages. Did your attorney show you those documents at any time in your life?
I'm not quite sure. I don't think so. No. Well,
Dang, what are your lawyers talking to you about?
And I'm going to show you, with the court's permission, the responses, which were drafted and served on January 17th of 2023. Can I approach on? All right. We'll show you these documents as well. So you can take a look at those documents. Do you ever remember receiving these documents from anyone, whether it was your attorney, the attorney's paralegal, a family member, anybody? Did they ever show you these documents when they responded on your behalf?
this one I saw. This one I saw.
Okay, you saw that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go over it with you. On the one that you're on the right, if you can look at 12.1. You see the question 12.1? It would be, I believe, on the 6th or 7th page. And it will ask if there are any witnesses to this incident.
Well, can you
There's not a question for you.
point it to me?
I'm sorry?
Point
Show
it
it to
to
you.
me. Yeah. Show me.
Can I approach on it? All right. It's on page 5, under 12.1.
Mm-hmm.
Did your attorney ask you if there were any witnesses to this incident?
Yes.
All right, we're just gonna avoid a pretty practical conversation.
And relevance, Your Honor, this is a discovery issue that the subject.
Not a discovery issue, Your Honor. I'm asking her questions about if there's any witnesses, and it's for impeachment purposes. Okay, and if you look at the response, there's a response there in the 50-page document to your left. May I show it to her, Your Honor?
What?
Sorry, can you identify by page and line? I'm not sure.
Sure.
what you mean by trying to-
I can show it to you first if you like.
I just, what do you,
I wanted her to talk about.
I don't know what on earth is going on here, but this is by far the most. I want to say I'm not sure if it's this attorney or Doug Weinstein. One of them, it's just, I don't know. Ali said if you're just coming in, popping in, please make sure to hit up that subscribe. And Ali's thanking it. Thank you, Ali, because I should really be the one that tells people to do that. I don't know why I don't. I
all right.
That's. These are the questions. May I read the question when I go back to my seat? I'll show you.
It's your direct counsel.
Thank you. So first, I want to ask you if this is your signature on page 47. Is that your signature?
It could be because if it's like by electronic, that's how I sign. Like
Okay.
This is not a real trial.
And
There's nothing real or serious about this trial.
the question that I showed you, 12.1, just say, you want to read it or you want me to read it to you?
you can read it.
State the name, address, and telephone number of each individual who witnessed the incident.
Yeah,
This is
why didn't you depose her? I don't get, why did this man not depose her? What was, oh my goodness. Did he blow the deadline?
So paragraph A. Or the events occurring immediately before or after the incident.
Mhm.
That's what the question is.
Yes.
As you sit here today, would you, is it your testimony that Dr. Finke is a witness to the incident?
Absolutely.
He is a witness.
Yes. She knows. She was there.
Is Dr. Finke outside speaking with you
Outside where?
on February 24th, 2018?
Outside like
In the hall.
yes.
He came out of his office?
Yes.
And your response
I don't know. They're just shuffling paper.
in 12.1, this is what you responded with your attorney's assistance.
You should have deposed her.
I won't hold you 100% at fault for it. Question, Your Honor?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to say.
I withdraw. I apologize. The response
He said your attorney saying shh. He's insulting them.
is, responding party incorporates by reference the preliminary statement and general objections set forth above, subject to and without waiving the foregoing objections. Responding party responds as follows. Responding party may be contacted through defendant's counsel. Imani Ellis may be contacted through plaintiff's counsel. And then it says unknown staff / employees at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, including at least 2 such persons who intervened during the incident. Discovery is continuing. Were you at Cedars-Sinai Hospital or Cedars-Sinai Medical Center when this incident occurred?
No.
Okay.
But to my knowledge, Dr. Finke works also for Cedars-Sinai, but we wasn't for Cedars-Sinai.
Okay, so your lawyers definitely are not. They're not crossing T's and dotting I's.
Is there any reason why your attorney or your prior attorney, yes, Your Honor?
We're not gonna say.
Hold on, he's not as young looking as I initially thought. Yeah, he should have had a deposition. If this plaintiff's attorney really wanted to twist Cardi B and them's arm, he should have had a deposition to bring out these inconsistencies. He's not going to go very far in this trial. Yeah. Hold on.
Know his
Oh,
And at the time when you saw Dr. Finke, you knew his name at that time, correct?
I didn't know his name. And for a while, when I was getting asked by lawyers like his name and like the receptionist's name, I didn't know it because I saw him one time. So I kind of like just forgot about him.
But when your attorney asked you for the name for purposes of trial, then you did remember the name.
I didn't remember the name. I told him there was 2 witnesses, the receptionist and the doctor. I told him it was.
hold on, I need to fast forward.
I turn around again. I'm like, why are you?
Hold on. Come on. 6:44. Did I mess that up?
Going to the 5th floor, correct?
Yes.
And when you exited, you saw Imani Ellis right there in front of you.
Yes. No. When I exited the elevator,
Okay.
not the building, the elevator.
Correct.
Yes.
On the 5th floor.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 3 elevators there?
I do not remember that.
At least 2 different elevator bays?
I don't remember that. I just remember me getting out the elevator. She was coming in. I was coming out. I could hear her. She was talking on the phone, and she said, "Oh my God, yo, Cardi B's here." So I kind of speed walk.
He
But I
said,
feel her
Cardi
behind
B said that girl was starstruck.
me. Then I
Yeah.
hear her talking like, "Oh my God, Cardi B is here." So I turn around, and she had her phone. She didn't have it here no more. Now she has it here. And I asked her, "Yo, why are you recording me?" And she clearly looked like the
You're in
security. She
LA.
looked like the security guard. She's uniformed down. And I'm like, "Why are you recording me? Are you security?" And she's like, "Oh my bad." But then I'm walking, and I feel her still following me. So like as I'm walking, speed walking, trying to look for the office, I turn around again. I'm like, "Why are you following me?" She's like, "Cause I can." It was like, no.
What was, I don't know. Why did the plaintiff's attorney put Cardi B on the stand?
You
Why?
can't. Why are you following me for? Like, ain't you supposed to be security? And she's like, "Cause I can't." It was like, "No, you can." And she's like getting closer and closer. Like now she's like in front of me where I can't even like really maneuver. And I'm
Yeah, why did they put her on the stand to destroy their own client's case?
like, ain't you supposed to be security? Like you grouped out, you recording me. You're recording me. Now you following me. Like back up. And she's like, "I can do what I want." It's like, "No, you can. Like you can't do what you want." And that's when we started arguing.
And what did you tell her?
I was like, "You can't do what you want. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like you invading my privacy, and now we're like chest to chest practically." So I keep telling her like, you need to back up.
It sounds like a silly, silly argument to me, but
Back up. I'm thinking to myself like, this girl's big. She's big.
I'm sorry. Cardi said what? She said that girl is cute.
So I keep telling her like, you need to back up. Back up. I'm thinking to myself like, this girl's big. She's big. She got big black boots on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. The hell am I gonna do now? She's literally right in my face, like on my chest, and we're arguing. And I keep telling her to back up, but she's not backing up. And we arguing, cursing at each other. I did call her the B word. I did call her a bitch. Like, "Bitch, get out of my face." I did say, "Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. You're in my face. You're screaming in my face." We're like literally right in.
Yeah, where's this recording? Okay, I was gonna say where's Amani's recording. Amani's obviously saying she was not recording, so I guess we won't see it.
We were literally screaming at each other. And she kept telling me like, "You gonna leave my building?" I'm like, "I'm not leaving. Like, how you harassing me? I'm not leaving. Like, you telling me, how you telling me to leave? I came to see a doctor. You following me. You're recording me. I'm just trying to check my cat. You're recording me." And we're arguing. That's when the receptionist came out. She started.
Yeah, I know Doug Weinstein has no real strategy when it comes to trials, but this guy out here, I don't know what on earth he was thinking putting Cardi B on the stand. I don't I don't get it.
Wilding out like, "This bitch hit me, and I'm like, I did not hit her. I'm looking at her like, "Girl,
Where's
I
the
can't even hit you if I
surveillance?
want to. You're bigger than me and you're pregnant." And she just started wilding out like, "This bitch hit me, this bitch hit me." Then the doctor came out and he's like, "Go to my office." And after that, I just walk away. And that's just that.
Are you aware in the city of Beverly Hills, if a security guard tells you to leave the building, which they are security of, you would be required to do that? Do you agree with that?
Objection to relevance.
A security not supposed to.
No, I'm sorry, Judge. That is not sustainable. That has to come in.
Did Miss Imani Ellis tell you that you're causing a disturbance in the building?
No. She
Not a
was
good question. Obviously, she's gonna say no. The question you should be asking is, did she tell you to leave? And if she says yes, then you follow up with her being required to leave.
Causing a disturbance. She's recording me and following me.
Let's talk about that. Are people allowed to record you if they want to in a public place, which will be the building that you were at? Yes or no?
Objection calls for legal conclusion. Mischaracterizes.
Do you know if it's okay for someone to videotape you?
Objection calls for legal conclusion.
Assistant.
When she videotaped you, or maybe she didn't, what proof do you have that she was videotaping you?
She had her phone went from here to right here. And she said, like, yo, Cardi B, like, I seen her. I turned around and I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes.
Did you ever see the actual video recording of you on her phone? Yes or no?
No.
Could it be possible that she was recording you? She was simply holding her phone in front of you. Is that possible?
Objection.
Yes or no?
Calls for speculation.
Assistant.
What proof do you have that you were being recorded by Imani Ellis on February 24th, 2018, aside from what you just told us?
Objection.
Do you have any other proof?
Objection has to answer.
Assistant.
Isn't it true that you usually wear your nails longer than what they are today?
Alexa, stop.
Sometimes, most of the times, yes, and some of the times, no.
Most of the time, 90% of the time?
Lately, as in so far, I'll say about, in the past year, I'll say about 70.
70% of
Yes.
the time. And when you wear them long, would you agree that they're about 3 inches long?
No, not all the time, no.
2 inches or more?
So
It really depends.
why don't we focus? She said in the last year. I don't know how long she has her nails in the last year as well.
I think they have to focus on the time of this alleged assault. That's really the relevant time period.
And when you had them in 2018, you also wore them long at that time too, correct?
I wear them long, but it really depends on the inches.
Inches.
How long were your nails on February 24th, 2018, when you were at the building speaking or arguing or whatever you were doing with the monitors?
What do you mean, whatever? You called her as a witness.
1 inch, they were square, coffin squared, and they had flat rhinestones.
Alexa, stop.
Are rhinestones sharp?
No, not if they're flat. And they
I mean, you could not remember what your hair looked like at the time, but you know exactly what your nails look like. Come on now.
were in 3D, they were flat.
With the nails you have on right now, do you think that these nails are sharper or the ones that you had on the date of the incident?
I believe that they were not sharp. That they were square. And sometimes, like, when this acrylic and it's square, it's like a texture. And I always tell this to my nail tech: make sure that like you shape, like when you shape them.
She's talking about, I don't know. Doesn't matter what hints I give this plaintiff's attorney, he's not gonna get
Don't
it.
make them sharp on the side, or don't make them that sharp, because I don't want to.
You don't want to hurt everybody.
I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just, you know what I'm saying?
And in the past, when you had them sharp, you did hurt yourself, correct?
I never really hurt myself, but like just in case, I just be like, don't make them too pointy, because I just don't want them to be uncomfortable. Not pointy, but it's like a certain type of sharp that you just don't want.
And if you wanted to scratch or cut Miss Imani else's face, you could have done it with both of your hands, either one or both, right?
Objection calls for speculation.
I'm not saying you did that right now. I'm asking a different question. Did you understand my question?
I mean, how would I fight? How would I fight somebody? I am mostly left-handed, so if I was to like do anything mostly, I'll do it mostly with the left hand. I'm really like,
You're good at fighting with your left hand, aren't you?
Oh my goodness, that is not what she said. That man said you are good at fighting with. That's not what she said. That is not what she said.
Objection, Mr.
That is a gross mischaracterization of what the witness said.
Testimony.
Are you good at fighting with your left hand?
Objection like foundational.
Sustained.
Do you have any experience fighting with any like?
When you expect her to say yes on the stand, you should have deposed her. I'm gonna have to look this man up.
Martial arts experience
What?
or other type of experience to defend yourself should something occur in your life.
Objection relevance.
Overall.
What?
not really, no.
So any type of
Unless he has like a what is this? An Instagram video of her training or doing something. Where's this man getting his questions from?
fighting that
You should have done this in discovery. In discovery, you can get away with this, but for trial, you should have come up here prepared.
you would be able to do, it would just be freestyle from your own knowledge of fighting, correct?
Objection argumentative.
Sustained.
If you want to
Argumentative.
be freestyle from your own knowledge of fighting, correct?
Objection argumentative.
Sustained.
If you wanted to fight with someone, would you use your left hand, your right hand, or both?
Objection asked and answered.
Sustained. Why don't we move on, Counsel?
When you enter a building, such as this building or any building, oftentimes you will see that there's a security guard or a police officer or a sheriff guarding the building, correct? You saw that today here in the courthouse, didn't you?
Yes.
Bless you. I guess it's not. And on the date of the incident, the security guard, police officer, or person securing that building, in your mind, when you saw Imani Ellis was in fact Imani Ellis. In your mind, when you got off the elevator, Imani Ellis was in your mind, your state of mind was that she was a security guard, correct?
Objection.
I think she's answered.
Yes. Okay.
And was there any doubt in your mind that she was a security guard?
There was no doubt in my mind that she was a security guard. She had the security guard outfit on. That's why I was so confused that she was so aggressive and she's supposed to protect me, the patient.
I understand. If Imani Ellis had in fact told you to leave the building, would you have listened because she was a security guard?
Objection. This is very hypothetical. Irrelevant. Life foundation.
Sustained.
Did Miss Imani Ellis tell you to leave the building at any point during your verbal or physical altercation on February 24th, 2018?
She told me, "You gonna leave my building. You gonna leave my building."
Are you aware that Imani Ellis was hired by the owner of that building and had the right to tell you to leave?
Objection. Calls for legal conclusion. Life foundation.
Sustained.
When Imani Ellis told you to leave the building, did you follow her command?
Objection.
Now that has to come in.
Life foundation.
Now that has to come in. Did she leave?
No, she wasn't acting like a security guard.
But she was a security guard.
Objection. He's arguing.
The security guard tried to attack patients.
I don't know why I don't know why that man brought Cardi B on the stand. I just
The objection is sustained. We're not going to argue with each other.
don't get it.
Did you believe in your mind that Imani Ellis was a police officer?
No.
If you thought she was a police officer, would you have handled the situation the same way?
Objection. Incomplete hypothetical.
Sustained. Let's just focus on what happened.
Right.
Now, when Imani Ellis spoke with you, when you exited the elevator, she spoke with you directly outside the elevator, the area directly outside the elevators, correct?
I don't believe she got inside the elevator. I don't believe she did.
That's my question is, did whatever happened between the two of you, did it happen inside the elevator, at the point of entry, or outside the elevator?
Outside the elevator and down the hallway.
Fine. And when Miss Ellis was asked the same question, do you remember her saying that it happened outside of the elevator as well? Do you agree with her testimony?
It wasn't in front of the elevator anymore because I was walking and she was following me. So it wasn't in front of the elevator. It was outside the elevator because I already got off the elevator. I don't think she ever went inside the elevator because I felt her as soon as I'm walking. I felt her walking right behind me, and then she said something. She said, "Oh my God, Cardi B!" That's when I turned around, and she got the camera right here, like she recorded me, and I'm like, "Yo, why you recording me?" And she practically did admit that she recorded me because she said, "Oh my bad."
Okay.
So.
And when she said, "Oh wow, it's Cardi B," or whatever you just said right now, when she said that, was that offensive to you?
It wasn't offensive. I just kept power walking so I could avoid more contact. But she just kept following me.
Okay. And isn't it true that sometimes when you're walking around, different people will say, "Oh wow, it's Cardi B,"
Yeah.
because they get excited.
Yeah.
And you had experienced that many times before you had that experience with Imani Ellis, correct?
Yes.
And the reason you didn't like it from her is because she was a security guard and you felt it was unprofessional for her to say that to you. Is that true?
When she first said it, I didn't tell her nothing. I kept walking.
Why couldn't she say it? Why?
I never.
What kind of questions are these? Who hired this man? I'm actually going to look him up. I have so many open tabs, but I'll open another tab.
Said she couldn't.
Okay. And she said it to you.
She said it to me, and I kept walking.
What if she was not a security guard and she was just a random human and said, "Oh wow, it's Cardi B"? Would you have taken offense to that?
No,
You can answer.
I didn't even feel offended when she first said it. I felt offended when she kept following me.
Tell this lady's name. Oh, 1M.
She recorded me, and you're supposed to be a security. You're not supposed to be recording patients going to any doctor, any.
But again,
that's what offended me. When she first said, "Oh my God, it's Cardi B," I just kept power walking. I didn't say nothing. I said something the second time she said it, and I turned around and I saw that she was recording me. And I'm like, "Yo, why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?" And she said, "Oh my bad." Then she kept following me, and now I'm getting annoyed.
All right, I found him. I'm not even going to say this man's name because I don't want to butcher his name. But he has an office in Beverly Hills. Let's see. He has 4.5 stars overall. Google reviews. Folks have talked about how he's a great lawyer. Blah blah blah. He has really good reviews. A lot. One of them as recent as 2 weeks ago. Let's go on the website. All right. Let's see. Okay, his primary focus is personal injury, with most of his caseload relating to injuries that occur in hotels, motels, and apartment buildings. So he has found a niche. Okay, he has found the money people. He does not want folks that are suing just regular folks. No, hotels, motels, apartment buildings. All right. Okay, bed bug claims, slip fall. Okay, so he has a very narrow practice. There's not much on this website. Come on now. Yeah, there's not much on this website. They have an about section, which I just read. And then they have one of those contact us today. And that's it. They don't have, there's nothing else. There's nothing else on this website. I don't know if I'm disappointed. Maybe I am. I don't know. I would have expected to see more on here. Let's see. State bar, law office. Let's see. Okay, they have his license number up here, but when? Oh, his website. No, do I want to leave? I want to see when he got admitted. I mean, that's not really going to help us because. Okay, he was admitted to the bar in 2014. I don't know. He still does not seem polished to me. I don't know.
You're the security guard of the
No
building.
question pending. No question.
All right, counsel, I think that might be a good time to end because we've got some things that we need to deal with.
I don't know. I wonder if Cardi's lawyers intentionally told her to go up there and just be rogue.
In the presence of the jury.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to review tomorrow night.
Yeah. Okay. So they're done.
You were acting.
Talking about the Malcolm, not the name of the.
Oh.
Two such persons.
What are they fighting about? So his website is hotelinjury.com. Okay, hotelinjurylaw.com. So I suppose he's used to going up against folks that actually won't fight back or take things to trial. Because
Presence of the jury, you could step down, ma'am. All right, so let's address the issues of Tiara Malcolm and David Finke as witnesses.
May I argue that after counsel does?
Yeah, so let me just make sure
well,
that
we know those folks were allowed to testify. Or at least I saw a headline to that effect. Let's see one more of Cardi B. No, that's not it. Let's go to the live. I need to take my butt to sleep. Okay, this is this yesterday?
Was the cell phone that? Thank you.
Thank you.
and then what about these other folks?
The issue with recalling the plaintiff again?
No, but who's Parsi?
Parsi's receptionist, Dr. Azizulai. Dr. Azizulai has an office there, several floors down, but he happened to be in that vicinity and learned of the disturbance and came upstairs with Parsi and Amanda Kelly we've already discussed, and Mike Schoaf was just another patient in the building.
And to what extent, if any, is there testimony cumulative? Did they all see the same thing?
It's the same like their Dr. Finke and their witness Malcolm. Then I would argue that that's cumulative, and they should only be one.
Somebody said this is the most entertaining trial they've seen. I don't know. I think that Nick Casota's trial haunts me to this day. I think about it several times a day.
I'm just asking you, are they cute? Did they see different things?
I don't know what they saw. I never deposed them. They never deposed them. It's the same like their two. It is exactly the same like their two witnesses. They have a doctor and a receptionist, and I have a doctor and a receptionist. So if the court is going to limit me, I would ask that they limit them to one witness.
No, I'm not saying I'm limiting anything. I just don't want the same two people to come in and offer the exact same testimony.
What if they did see the same thing? Why can't they say that?
Because it's cumulative.
But they're two separate witnesses that see the same thing.
And what benefit is there?
You're fighting that hard. You're probably losing.
Because when more people testify to the same thing, it makes it more true.
Oh, okay.
Your Honor, we don't even.
I mean, that's what.
He can't even tell you if it's cumulative because he's telling you he doesn't know what they're going to say.
I know what they're going to say in general. They're going to say that the incident occurred the way that plaintiff says it occurred.
But they weren't there
They came upstairs
during the incident.
at some point. The same way their doctor showed up. These
All
people.
right.
I think it's an insufficient offer of proof. And
Hold on.
Now, here's what I'm willing to do. I will.
Sorry, one more time.
They are so chaotic. Maybe this is just how. No, this is not how attorneys talk to each other in California. I was gonna say maybe this is just how it goes based on the ASAP Rocky trial. I think it's these high-profile, high-stakes trials that bring out these type of mannerisms.
Please admonish counsel not to interrupt me.
I would ask the same. From him.
I don't
Oh
know
my
that.
goodness, babies.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Counsel says we didn't take their depositions. They weren't identified until
Okay, so they did not take their positions.
the end of July. We referenced it until the end of July. So we had no chance to take the depositions.
If you want to propose, if you want them to testify and you offer proof, then you be specific as to what they saw and when they saw it.
Okay, I have no problem. I will contact them again. I cannot produce them today, but I will take that up the time that I need to.
Are we otherwise ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there jury? Ms. Almanzar, you want to take a stand?
Those folks are disorganized.
And look, Ms. Almanzar, we are going to resume with direct exam under Evidence Code 776. Like to proceed, counsel?
Yes.
And just one note to anyone in the gallery, if you don't have a media badge,
Dang, my team is up. Chicago Sky. We're up. We're up. We're up.
it's been approved by the sheriff. Please do not be using the cell phones, tablets, computers.
Okay, so
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. Thank you for coming back today.
where is she gonna go? Disappear? Just not show up?
Good morning, Ms. Cardi.
Miss Cardi.
So when we were discussing yesterday at the end, we were talking about the issue where you testified that Miss Ellis was recording you with her cell phone. You remember that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what type of cell phone she was using at the time?
Uh-oh.
I'm not quite sure. I just remember it was square.
What color was the cell phone?
Yeah.
It had a case. It definitely had a case. But I'm not sure.
Do you know if the type of phone that she was using when she was recording you, would a light go on or would some kind of noise?
It didn't have a light. It didn't have a light.
So if the cell phone was facing Miss Ellis, I'm assuming it was. Well, let me ask you that. Was the cell phone that you're talking about, was it facing you or was it facing Miss Ellis?
The camera was facing me. When I got off the elevator, her phone was here. Then when I was walking and she was behind me, and then she said, "Oh my God, y'all, Cardi B, Cardi B." I looked back and the camera was like right there, like practically on her chest type stuff. I'm like, "Yo, why are you recording me?"
Okay. And you've seen like, police officers where they have a camera on the front of them. Have you ever seen that where a police officer will have that?
I never seen that, but that was her phone, not a camera.
I understand. But I'm saying, have you ever seen a security officer, a police officer have a special camera on their chest which records what occurs in front of them?
Relevance, Your Honor.
I'm not saying she was recording you. I am asking you this question. If she was recording you,
Yeah, I was about to say that because his prior question, he pretty much said that his client was recording her.
why does it matter?
Because she's a security guard and I'm going to a doctor's office. It definitely mattered.
You were causing a disturbance. Maybe
I
she
wasn't
wanted to
causing a
record you.
disturbance.
Time out.
Oh my
Let's not
goodness.
talk over each other, number one.
Yeah, that lawyer is not getting anywhere. I'm ready to go.
Wait for him to finish
Sorry.
asking the question before you answer.
Do you own the building of 8920 Wilshire Boulevard?
No, I was walking to a doctor's office.
Do you agree that you were a guest in that building? You were
Yes.
a visitor, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
When a security
I'm sorry.
officer tells you to leave, are you supposed to leave?
Objection.
Yes or no?
Sustained if that's an answer. We covered this yesterday.
You were causing a disturbance in the building.
She started the disturbance.
Did you
I'm
also?
sorry, ma'am, if you hear an objection, please wait.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
That should.
Which one?
Do you remember yesterday you said that there was a verbal altercation between the two of you? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And an altercation is a fight, isn't it? It's a verbal fight. You had a verbal fight with her.
Asked and answered.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Sustained.
I don't have time for this. All right, folks, I'm gonna call it a night. We need to find a new trial because Donna Adelson, she's coming to a close. This Cardi B stuff, this was a once off. It's a mess. I need to find, hold on, let me go back here. Law and crime. I probably should have just done Donna. I did not have the strength for that, though. I did not have the strength for Donna today. Let's see, Court TV. Is this tomorrow? That's just bond hearing. I guess we are going to be stuck with Donna for a while. Yeah, we're stuck with Donna for a while until they come up with something else. Okay, all right. Or maybe we move on to the sheriff. I don't know that. That's something that I don't know. We'll have to see. What's Nancy Grace talking about? I cannot see. All right, folks, I'm going to call it a night. Let's reconvene on Tuesday, regular time, 8:30 p.m. Let me figure out what we're doing next week. Do we carry on with, not Wendy, what's her name? Donna. Maybe we carry on with Donna because most folks, let me not generalize. I've seen, all right, Benji, enjoy the rest of your shift. But I have seen folks assuming that Alexa, stop, that Wendy Adelson is next on the chopping block. Maybe we can take a closer look at that because I've been viewing some of her older testimony and some of the contradictions. So maybe we get into a discussion of that. But we're stuck with Adelson for a while because there's nothing else that's going on in the world of true crime. All right, you guys have a good weekend. I'm gonna try my very best to, relax this weekend. I probably have a whole bunch of work, but we'll see how that goes. Be safe out there, and we will do this again next Tuesday. All right, Benji. Have a good weekend, my dear. Thanks for tuning in.